Welcome to another episode. Today's question is, what are the examples of the criteria for the measurement of human development? This criteria for human development. I will repeat the question. What are some of the examples of the criteria for the measurement of human development? So this is not directly related with the spirituality, but still people think what is the development in spirituality. So but we will see what normally human development is, what is it, what are the criteria for assessing that. We'll see in this briefly, very briefly, we will not go in depth. First we will see what are the criteria given by the United Nations Development, UNDP, human development. So measuring human development, UNDP has a development index, HDI, Human Development Index. This is a composite index focusing on three basic dimensions of human development. One is the ability to lead a long and healthy life, measured by the life expectancy, how long a person can live. So that is the life expectancy at birth. That is first criteria. Second criteria is the ability to acquire knowledge, which is measured by the mean years of schooling and expected years of schooling. So education is mean is average years of schooling which is expected of a person if he is born in a particular country. What is the life expectancy? What is the educational expectancy? And third is the ability to achieve a decent standard of living, measured by gross national income per capita. So what is the per capita income of an individual in a country when he is born? It's average. Some people may be poor, some may be filthy rich, but average human income in the particular country, because with this income they are able to acquire the basic needs of themselves and their dependents: food, shelter and clothes. To measure human development more comprehensively, the Human Development Report presents four other composite indices. These are basic indices, but there are other factors which are required. So the Inequality Adjusted Human Development Index discounts the HDI according to the extent of inequality. Some people are treated unequal, so that factor is subtracted from the Human Development Index arrived. The Gender Development Index, women are treated less favorable than the men in the workplaces or in the society. So that is deducted from the HDI, Human Development Index. The gender inequality highlights women's empowerment, and the multidimensional poverty index measures non-income dimensions of poverty. So there is income-based poverty is one thing. There are other factors of poverty which is also taken into account. This is how United Nations Human Development Index is developed, HDI by Human Development Index by United Nations Development by the United Nations, UNDP. So but this is not giving a complete picture. My personal view is it should be measured by happiness index, which already a country has a basis. Bhutan has the basis of happiness index for measuring their development. Gross National Happiness Index, they call it Gross National Happiness Index. Legal Code of 1729 of Bhutan. If the government cannot create happiness for its people, then there is no purpose for the government to exist. This is from the 4th king of Bhutan. In 1972, gross national happiness is imported in it, and it is more important than gross national product. That is incorporated into the Constitution of Bhutan also in 2008, Article 9. The state shall strive to promote these conditions that will enable the pursuit of gross national happiness. And what is the measurement criteria of this gross national happiness? First is health, second is education, then material standard of living, time use, how much time they are using for what, governance of by the government, community vitality, how the community is vibrant, ecological diversity, culture and spirituality, emotional well-being. So the factors they use is elaborate, which has its own subdivisions, but the main things we will see. First is health, education, material standard of living, time use, governance, community vitality, ecological diversity, culture and spirituality, and emotional well-being. These are the factors which are used to measure the gross national happiness. So this is the way every country should be. Countries should strive to achieve gross national happiness for all its individuals, citizens. Not in terms of just material. You give money, then everybody will be happy. That is not going to happen. Development should be all around. So with this we will end this short episode, because we are not going to elaborate into detail, which is not our main focus, but to be aware of what should be the criteria for human development. That is important. Spirituality aims towards that. So with this we will end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.